Hello everyone, welcome to Success Online, and I am super excited to welcome three very special people on our call this morning. And the first gentleman I am going to introduce you to is building a phenomenal team, has a wonderful team of passionate, energized leaders who are smashing Nu Skin. I mean, they are catching the wave, they're riding it, and they are smashing it. And I would love to introduce Blue Diamond Gerry Glover on the phone. Hello, Gerry. How are you?
Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Good to be with you.
Good to be with you too. So, Gerry, I'm going to leave it over to you to introduce these two phenomenal women who have just hit Blue Diamond in your team. And yeah, thank you so much for jumping on. And over to you.
Well, thanks, Tracy. It's great fun to be on the call with you, but it's even more fun, I think, to be introducing a really special guests, currently known as the Kaafi sisters, Li'oa and Loloahi. They're two young ladies, I mean young, who have just inspired every one of us over here on this side of the ditch in New Zealand and beyond, of course. So it's great fun to have them on the call today. And I'd just like them maybe to introduce themselves physically where they are in the world right now as two sisters, and then maybe just briefly tell us about what caused you to take an interest in Nu Skin in the first place. Why Nu Skin for you? So girls, over to you.
Thank you, Gerry. I think since I'm the youngest, I'll go first. So hello everyone who will be watching this. My name is Loloahi Lucia Kitaulanga o Kaafi. Very long name, but with a very purposeful meaning. My middle name pretty much means enjoy. And I have been in this opportunity for 2 years now. The first time I ever encountered Nu Skin was through a business meeting, and then I attended the convention with hopes and dreams to return back 2 years later to the next convention as a Ruby. You know, God definitely leveled us up in that prayer that we requested, and we returned back as Blue Diamonds. And what brought me to Nu Skin was it was something out of the norm. I've never heard anything about network marketing or any opportunity like the one that we have with us. And so I was working 2 factory full-time jobs and selling vegetables at the markets in the weekend. And so if you are Tongan or you know Polynesians, we have so many responsibilities on our backs without even realizing. So yeah, when this opportunity was shared with me, I didn't want it or need it at the time, only for it to be the biggest life-changing blessing for me. So Nu Skin came at a time of exhaustion and a time of a lot of tears and a lot of pallet stacking, and it really has changed my life. So that's how I came across this opportunity.
Wow. So Li'oa, the older sister, leading the way.
Hi everyone. My name is Li'oa Kaafi. Now I am actually speaking to you all from Nuku'alofa, Tonga. I'm stuck here during the lockdown, but pretty much what brought me to Nu Skin is my sponsors, Maverick and Pauline. They were my high school best friends, and when Pauline embarked on this amazing journey, she remembered me and she thought, I'm going to share this with Li'oa because I know that she needs extra money as well. That's what Pauline was getting. She was getting extra money. And I remember when Pauline shared the business with me, I did not have a percentage of belief in Nu Skin. I had no idea what it was, but I knew that I trusted Pauline. She was a very good friend of mine, and I knew that Pauline wouldn't share anything that's bad with me. And so I thought, oh, she's gonna force me to do it. So why didn't I just do it anyway, get some money out of it, and then when she's tired of annoying me, then she'll leave me alone. And so I came to Nu Skin through my friend. It turns out to be the greatest blessing of my life, and there's like, I never ever want to go back. I'm so glad I said yes.
Wow. So you trusted your friend, and that friendship was proven to be very, very powerful. So I remember the two of you starting, and you had then an even bigger heart now, but right back then you wanted to help people. Maybe you can tell us about how you went about helping people, because I remember you explaining that's what you do. You go around helping people. I thought that was a very interesting way to explain.
So when we were introduced to the supplements that New Skin had to offer, specifically the Y-Span supplements, we thought, man, how many people can we help with these supplements? If it's helping to change so many lives, health-wise, who are all the people we can help? And I remember Loloahi and I, we sat there and we listed names of every person we knew these supplements would benefit. Like, we had so much hope in this lifespan because we had one great experience from an uncle of ours, and we thought if it works for him, it's going to work for everyone. We just need to tell everyone. And so we made a long list of everyone we knew who would benefit from these supplements, and we planned, okay, we're going to talk to each person. If we can't talk to them, we'll talk to their children. And so that's how we started, by helping people. And the results that came in from these people taking the supplements were unexplainable. Like, they were just so amazing. I think it really kickstarted our journey in the business, where it grew our belief in New Skin, and it helped us. It helped us find what our weapon was in the business. You know, because polishing bars are great, everything is great, but the emotions that come with the Y-Span testimonials, we can't buy those. And so I think we found our weapon in the business early on, and that helped us to want to help more people. But Lahi, why don't you share a little bit about?
Okay, so for mine, like Li'oa mentioned, we did sit down. As believers, we just thought that, wow, this is a vessel and this is a tool that we can use to impact so many lives. And because we had so many people close to our hearts, that we knew that this would benefit, we just, honestly, it was not easy at the time. And I think as passionate as we are now, but really writing that list down, we ended up putting it up on our walls, and we were praying that their hearts will be softened to hear from us, because we're just two young poly girls who's out there trying to share about these supplements that we believe are life-changing, but we had no nutritional background around it. So we honestly were like shook to the core every single time we were going to share with someone. But because one testimony would come in, another one would come in, which just built our belief. And then I just felt like we Hulk smashed it. We just wanted to continuously share how amazing the supplements were. So helping people really is what this opportunity is about.
So if I recall it correctly, you started off with a desire to help people and to help their physical situations and so on. And that was driving you, and that was in your heart to help people. And then I think, if I recall it correctly, you went through a very brief stage of trying to recruit people because you wanted to build a business.
We'll never forget that transition. That transition was a nightmare, because in our mind, you know, we had when we talk about business, it completely switched in our minds, where we took the helping word out and all we were doing was trying to build a business. And we are not business people. And so it was difficult, the transition, because of the way we looked at it, you know. And I remember coming to the media group so frustrated and telling Gerry, we can't recruit anyone, because how are we supposed to promote helping people? We're trying to recruit people into a business, you know, it's tied to money and things like that. And so what we were about was service. And so it didn't take us long to realize that if we replace the word recruiting and we just go back to the word helping people, that's all we needed to do to help other people and to grow our business as well. And so I think it was just like the vocabulary was new to us, where business is business. But yeah, when we took it back to helping, it really helped clarify what we had to do to grow our business.
Wonderful. And so, Oahi, any thoughts on that? You were deeply involved in that transition as well.
Oh, I think for me, it was the hardest. I was the Kaafi sister that was like very confused. For anyone who knows me personally, everything has to be broken down to me, because for me, everything is about service. So when I was told, like, you need to bring people into the opportunity, it was so hard to change my mindset, or to just take it in that. But then when Gerry shared, like, it really is just helping people, we just changing the words, I was like, oh, so that caused a traffic jam in our business for a bit, but, you know, eventually we got there.
Wonderful. And I guess the next thing that comes to my mind is in terms of you then realised in helping people, you were actually building a business at the same time by getting people to help you help more people. So that was, I guess, code for recruiting.
Yeah.
Anyways, so moving on, then I think the next big milestone for you was focusing on and then qualifying for your first success trip. How important was that, and how did that help make your progress?
Is my sister on? Because she's very passionate about this.
Okay,
this
here she goes.
Sorry, I muted myself because there's a drill in the background. But yes, I remember when we started the business, I didn't really understand how phenomenal New Skin's success trips were. And so I didn't care much about it because I didn't understand. It wasn't until Pauline and Maverick, our sponsors, went to South Africa and tagged us in all their lives. That's when I felt like falling in the ditch, because I could have been in South Africa, but I hadn't decided to do the business, you know? And so we made it a goal. We could not, after we saw the pictures and the live videos from South Africa, we promised ourselves we are never going to miss a success trip ever. I don't care what we have to do to get there, but we're gonna go on the next success trip so we can go and experience what Maverick and Pauline experienced. And so we set the goal to make it to Croatia. Bear in mind, we were barely maintaining executive. Like, it was so hard to maintain 2,000 points a month at the time. And so how the heck were we going to jump from 2,000 points to 10,000 points in a month to qualify for Croatia, you know? And it went back to helping people with lifespan entirely. That's how we qualified for Croatia. And so when we were able to do that, we thought, oh my gosh, if we were able to help that many people with our supplements to go to Croatia, imagine how many other people can help other people. And in that way, those people are coming on the trips with us. And so it kind of triggered something in our mind that this is doable. If Pauline and Maverick can do it, we can do it. If we can do it, anyone else can do it. And so it became a domino effect in our business.
So if I understand it, you just really demonstrated the duplication and leadership. So you trusted your sponsor, Pauline, in the first place and followed her. And then you took her advice how to help people. And then you saw them on a trip and you thought, well, if they can do it, that's duplicating again. So as a result, you've now helped how many people get on success trips yourself through your leadership?
I don't know. I should have counted for this interview.
That's a good problem to have.
He's scary.
Yes, it's a very good problem.
So, Loloahi, success trips from your point of view.
Oh man, you know, when I came out of high school, I did a lot of travel and tourism studies, and obviously it didn't work that way because I ended up in the factory. But it was always something that I dreamed about in heart, and so when I was first introduced to the opportunity, I didn't realize that New Skin also rewarded people with their trips. But when you brought up, when Li'oa had brought up that she had, for her, the deciding was seeing her friends on the trip, I still remember that time because Li'oa's a very emotional person. So it was, one, she was inspired. Two, it was the fear of missing out, I believe, outweighed the inspiration, because she was just like, I feel like a loser. And, we set our goals and we decided we're going on the next success trip. And when I went on that trip, my mind was blown. I to this day, I still can't explain the experiences that people, especially for our people, we probably only travel over the ditch to our home country and to Australia. Maybe occasionally people in our community are flight attendants and they get to experience the world. But for me, I just felt like the moment I went to Croatia, I came back and I felt like every single person that I know needs to experience this opportunity. So it was an awakening for me being on that trip.
Wow. Well, thanks for sharing that. So 2 years in the business and you've reached Blue Diamond already. Now it's not a race and everybody has their own pace, but in those 2 years, what were the biggest lessons that you've learned that you'd like to pass on to the audience that they could maybe learn from as well?
Oh, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, I think definitely in the process of the 2 years, we've lost ourselves quite a bit in chasing what we want in the business, forgetting that the business is about helping others. And if you help others get what they want, no surprise, you get what you want in return. And so I think it's about, for me personally, throughout these 2 years, I've really learned to be selfless and don't be selfish. You know, if you help as many people as you can, it will return, you know. And so, yeah, that was a big one for me, because I used to drill it into Loloahi every single day. And I used to tell her, I don't know, like, Lahi, we have goals. We need to just focus on our goals. And Lahi used to always drill it into me, this business is about service. We need to serve others, you know. And so that was a big learning curve for me. I'm not as selfish anymore, you guys, I promise. And so I have gained really big heart for helping others throughout these 2 years. So yeah.
Wow. So from what you've experienced over the last 2 years, brief though it is, how do you see the future now for the Kaafi sisters?
You know, for me personally, I believe that we've just peeked through the door of opportunity. I believe that when I think about the Kaafi sisters and I think about where the Lord is going to take us, I get shivers, because I know that every single person in life has purpose on their backs. And I believe that we've just started to unlock that purpose. And I believe that New Skin is such an amazing vehicle to unlock not only this opportunity, what it can do for you, but also discovering a better version of yourself. Because trust me and my sister, when we first joined this opportunity, we were like mice. We didn't have a voice. We were not able to speak in front of a group of people. We didn't carry the confidence that we have now. So if they can do that for us in 2 years, imagine if we continuously help other people discover themselves through a better vision. So 2 years from future, I just believe that Kaafi Sisters will be a global name. That's all I know.
Gerry, I just want to add something from a third person perspective, because I remember one of the talks during this year's global convention. She said, one of the leaders said that she noticed that when she was doing the business correctly, magic was happening in her bank account. And I just got off the phone with Pauline and Maverick, and they were having a good laugh about it. And I told them, do you know what? You know, so when we started building our business, we were single. I'm married now, so I got married in January. And when my husband and I got married, every single goal that he set was like a 5-year goal, a 10-year goal. There were no short-term goals. Every goal was a long-term goal. Now that he's getting a taste of New Skin and he's learning more about the business and what the business can do for our lives, everything all of a sudden has been cut down to short-term goals. And so that's what I want everyone to know, that New Skin is the vehicle to fund your dreams. It's magic is happening.
Well, thanks for sharing us with your time today. I know that you're in Tonga and your sister's in Pukekohe, and it's the magic of being online and building a business at the same time. So thanks for sharing. Congratulations again on the magnificent achievement you've achieved and the lives you've changed so far. And I know that through your diligence and your service to others, you're going to have not only a very successful business, but you're going to be a force for good in the world, in alignment with the company's motto and mission statement. So thanks for sharing with us today.
Gerry.
Thank you.
Sorry, Gerry. So everyone who knows me, I'm a sucker for motivational speeches and quotes. So I was just wondering if I could just finish something off for us today before we hand it over to Tracy. Okay, so guys, I came across, as for those of you who know me, I'm working on my health journey at the moment. And so I wanted to share with you something that we normally hear a lot being quoted, but someone at the gym once shared this quote with me in a different version of it. And I believe that it will help you the same way that it helped me. They asked me this question: how hungry are you? A lot of people say good things come to those who wait, but how hungry are you? Because if you wait, that means you have to wait for everyone else to eat first. So if you're that hungry, get up and get it. We're dining at the greatest dining table of the greatest opportunity in the world. So you're going to wait for others to reap the blessings, or you're going to get up and get it. How hungry are you? Thank you, Gerry.
Thank you so much for sharing today.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.
And I just want to add in there, you two are so inspirational. Thank you so much, Li'oa and Loloahi. Amazing, amazing. And I'm sure everyone can see why you have been so successful. And I'm sure everyone's written down lots of notes from what you've just said, and they would have felt it in their heart. So thank you so much. And thank you to you as well, Gerry. What a great team. I mean, amazing. Congratulations to all of you. So good.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.